welcome back to MSU Magazine, where we show you original segments produced by talented media students right here from Morehead State University. I'm your host, Kylie Pollitt. Today on MSU Magazine, we bring you a thrilling episode of Drifter, MSU's fastest superhero. Then we're going to have Tate and Bryce with Reload discussing the latest and most exciting technology topics from the audio suites. After that is a heartfelt review of the animated cult classic, It's Such a Beautiful Day, done by Ash Culp on Culp Classics. Let's roll with Drifter.
This could be an issue.
You think?
We can't just go on letting this Drifter kid run around unchecked. They're getting bolder and bolder with heroics. First it was the flooding in alumni.
Then the grease fire at the cookout.
We need a plan.
Well, yeah, we need a plan. I'm sick of these heroes roaming around campus acting like they own the place. We're supposed to own it.
And we do. We just need to make sure Drifter knows it.
Hey guys. You gotta stop doing that. My heart can't take it much more.
Yeah, what if someone sees you?
I know I should keep the whole super speed hero stuff on the down low, but nobody is around.
Whatever, just don't keep scaring me like that.
Please keep doing it.
When you go out as Drifter, wear this. That way I can communicate with you from behind the scenes.
Where did you get this?
Don't ask questions you aren't ready for the answer to.
No offense, I don't think it will get much use.
Why is that?
Well, there aren't that many threats in Moorhead. Sure, there is the occasional accident, or I go for some really fast coffee runs while studying, but there's hardly any danger.
Yeah, it's not like any villains will come to town and target the campus. What would they do? Plant explosives in the ballroom?
What was that?
You had to say something, didn't you?
Computer lab?
Computer lab.
What the hell are you doing?
Ah, there you are.
Drifter, isn't it?
Who are you?
We are the X Factor. I'm Kinetics.
And I'm Timex.
Why are you doing this?
Maya, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on up there?
Aw, look, she's even got little friends to talk to.
How cute. They even have earpieces and everything.
Maya!
Not the time.
No need to get snappy with your friends.
Why don't we be civil about this?
You just said civilly.
There is no such thing as civil. You heroes are all the same. With your fame and power, you are only in it for yourselves.
That's not true.
Isn't it?
You're insane. I didn't ask for this. I want to help people.
Tell that to the other heroes out here, the ones who made us.
I don't understand.
We never wanted these gifts either, Drifter. But one of your damn hero buddies made us like this.
Hero buddies?
Dr. Storm gave us the opportunity of a lifetime to work as his apprentices.
He was too good to pass up. We were told that it would be harmless. It would test how kinetic energy can be transferred throughout the body.
And how potential energy is stored over time. We are his masterpieces.
Eventually, we got too out of hand for him. He left the school and left us to fend for ourselves, powers with no knowledge on how to control them.
I'm so sorry.
Shut up. We don't need your pity.
It isn't pity,
We don't need it.
This place was safe once Dr. Storm left. It was hero-free.
I got my powers on accident too.
That doesn't matter. We don't want your kind anywhere near here. We won't stop until you and all your little hero friends are gone.
If you won't stay away, we will have to solve this problem ourselves.
This is your one and only warning, Drifter. Stay the hell away from here.
Maya!
Are you alright? What happened out there?
We've got a big problem on our hands.
Have a package or need stamps? No need to drive across town when you can stay on campus. The University Post Office is your one-stop for all of your mailing needs. Located inside ADUC beside the Eagle Card office, we are here for the convenience of you. Purchase stamps or money orders, ship out packages, and so much more. Please visit our website for more info. The University Post Office is open from 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. Come see us today.
Welcome back to MSU Magazine. Hopefully Drifter can pick herself up in the next installment. Now let's check out Reload. Tate and Bryce have to tell you a lot about this tech season.
Hello everybody, welcome to Reload. This week we got some great topics for you, and to start it off, Apple and their folding phones. Supposedly, there's been leaks of an Apple folding phone to come in 2023.
Really?
Yeah.
Now that would be interesting. I know Apple tends to come up with these crazy ideas, but this one's not so much of a new one for them because all these other people are doing folding phones.
Yeah, which it's still a really, really emerging market. With the Fold 3 and Flip 3 just coming out and it being the first good model.
Mm-hmm.
Apple's almost like it's missing the boat a little bit, it seems like to me.
A little bit, yeah. It's like they're trying to take someone else's idea instead of trying something new and wacky out there. Because I know they were the first to come out with the phone that did not have a headphone jack, and everybody thought that was insane. But now you look nowadays, many phones don't have a headphone jack. So right. I'm kind of excited and skeptical at the same time to see where they take this. Well, speaking of Apple, though, MKBHD, also known as Marques Brownlee, released a video recently talking about how his team went and did this 1,000-mile road trip with 3 different cars. All 3 cars went at the same time on the same route trying to do a road trip. But the kicker is that 2 cars were electric cars and the third a gas car. Which one, how do you think it went overall? Which one do you think came out on top?
I would have to guess it would have been close between the Mach-E and the Audi.
So you were right with the Audi being it was the Audi Q5 actually. The Audi did outperform the 2 electric vehicles in the time test. For the first 650-mile stretch of it, the Audi made it in 11 hours and 8 minutes. The Tesla Model S, actually, the Plaid edition of the Model S, came in 47 minutes after that one.
Oh, wow.
The Mach-E had the worst time, coming in 5 hours and 32 minutes after the Audi.
Oh my God.
Yes. Here's what happened. They went on their trip, and the Mustang went to stop to recharge, and the first 5 or so stations where they were recharging at were all broken. Well, that's all the time we got for this week. I hope you'll join us not next week, but the week after.
And we'll see you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Welcome back. To finish today, we bring you Cult Classics review of a tear-jerking film, It's Such a Beautiful Day. Let's see what Ash has to say.
At the age of 16, when I first saw this, I never would have guessed that an animated film with entirely stick figures, stock footage, and classical music could make me feel so emotional and later develop such a deeper meaning for film in my life. Welcome back to Culp's Cult Classics. I'm your host, Ash Culp, and today we're going to be discussing Don Hertzfeldt's first feature-length animated film comprised of 3 short films, It's Such a Beautiful Day. Our story revolves around the character Bill. We follow him in his day-to-day life in the beginning, as well as having multiple different time skips back to his childhood to the current day. We see a lot of Bill's life has been a lot of mental issues, not just from his own perspective, but his family's. We go back far back in time to his grandfather, his great-grandfather, his great-great-uncle, his cousins, his grandmother. We get to see all of the mental issues that have plagued this family for years, and why they probably should not have continued to reproduce. This leads specifically for Bill to have neurological issues that nearly lead to his death on 2 occasions. Not to mention he has plenty of what seem like schizophrenic episodes, hallucinations, and possibly onset dementia at some points, to the point when he actually does meet his father, he doesn't remember why he came to meet him or who he really was. All they knew is they needed to meet each other. Bill goes on a life-altering journey, and though Bill has no direct dialogue, we see everything through the eyes of an omnipotent narrator watching Bill's life, to the point where the narrator says Bill can't die, and Bill essentially becomes a god. He lives lifetimes, experiences everything humanity has ever wanted to experience, and thus brings apart the whole meaning of the film, is the meaning of living life to the fullest, because you never know what's going to happen next. So many unexpected things happen to Bill throughout the film. Possible death, getting better, getting worse. It means you need to live life to the fullest, and this is a lot of what Don Hertzfeldt's messages throughout all of his films have meant. The memories and living life to the fullest. The film It's Such a Beautiful Day is a collective collaboration of 3 separate short films, all made by Don Hertzfeldt himself, produced, directed, animated, and voice acted. The other 2 films, the beginning, is Everything Will Be Okay, where we see Bill experiencing his first bouts of the issues that he would later conquer and, of course, become immortal with. The second part being I Am So Proud of You, where we learn about Bill's history, his family history, and how he starts to realize why he might be having these issues. And then, of course, ending with It's Such a Beautiful Day, where Bill comes to appreciate life and, of course, becomes an immortal, omnipotent being. All of the shorts were released together collectively as a film in August of 2012, finally. Hertzfeldt had made multiple short films before, including the Oscar-nominated, sadly not winning, awarded short film, The Rejected Cartoons, or Rejected. He had been animating since the age of 18, and he made multiple student films that are still well known today, such as Billy's Bloom. He even went on to make his own Simpsons couch gag, or intro, as we've known for over 20, 30 years at this point, that has gone on to be one of the most meaningful couch gags, similar to Bill's life. It's about the meaning of life and memories and going on. His most recent project is a collection of 3 short films under the umbrella of World of Tomorrow, which have been released in 3 separate parts, releasing in 2015, 2017, and as recent as 2020. This is one of the most beautiful, most meaningful films I think I've ever seen, and by many critics it has even been named one of the greatest animated films, if not the greatest of the 21st century so far. It's such a meaningful, mind-provoking, emotion-provoking, because you can feel yourself in Bill's shoes, all of the things he goes through. He feels such deep emotion, he goes through so much. This poor man has so many mental issues, and I feel like that's more relatable today than it ever has been, especially since we're a lot more outspoken nowadays about our mental issues, because we as a collective need to come together. I think the most meaningful one to me is You Will Only Get Older. Because like I mentioned before, it has to do with making memories. A lot of people place importance on things, and that's something Bill makes sure to mention. Well, not himself, but the omnipotent narrator. How he gains so much knowledge, so many memories he loves time and time again. And I think that's something as a society we have lost touch with. The fact that memories, making memories, and all sorts of these lovely things, going places, that's what means the most. It's not just the things we buy or the status we hold, but it's the memories we make along the way. And it's making meaning to life. It's adding meaning to this life. Which is why I think It's Such a Beautiful Day is one of the most thought-provoking films of this century.
hope you enjoyed our program as much as I have today. Stay tuned to MSU TV for more installments of MSU Magazine in the coming weeks. I'm your host, Kylie Pollitt, and from all of us here at MSU Magazine, we hope to see you next time.